Welcome to this week's Brain Heart Wisdom Show, and I want to talk about the topic of jealousy, right, and envy. The reason I want to talk about it is because, I realized in my own journey, my early days that, I have this tendency to be jealous, and I wanted to understand what jealousy is about, the impact of jealousy, and what it has caused me, and how can I operate differently. That's the intention of this video, is to share that with you. I'm not sure if you experienced jealousy or envious of someone. I have, definitely. I remember in my relationship, there was one incident. My husband called someone that he doesn't even know dear, and I remember I was so reactive. I'm like, why do you call her dear? Like, I am dear, not her. And I got so jealous and so envious about it. And then I reacted. I didn't even think about it. And of course, that caused a lot of drama in our relationship. But this is one incident, and there are many different ones. And I also remember many years ago when I just started out being a speaker and a facilitator, and I was really envious about individuals who are already on international platform or who already written a book. And I get really jealous. In my mind, it's like, why them, not me? Why is it that they get to do that and why not me? And of course, when we're jealous, one of the possible things that we would do is, again, like what I shared earlier, is reaction, creating dramas, right? It's easy, perhaps sometimes we're jealous, it's easy for us to blame and accuse and get resentful of the other person. It actually also causes us to avoid being open to understand the person as well. And some that I've seen, people when they're jealous, they gossip, right? They gossip thinking that the more they gossip about that person, they could be better and put that person down. On the flip side, there is some benefit to being jealous as well, because sometimes when we're jealous, the flip side is we might want to do better, we strive to do better. Yet that place that we come from is more about proving that we are better than the other person. And you know what? It takes a lot of energy. So after really studying, what's the reason I'm envious or jealous about the person, what I came to realize is really not about them. Again, it's about me, right? Innately, go back to the example with my husband, what I came to realize was why I reacted was I felt that I was not as important to him than the other person, that he didn't care about me. And ultimately, that went back to some of my fundamental beliefs that I don't matter. So that was where I was operating from. So very often when we're jealous about someone, the reflection is inside of us, where we are coming from. So when we feel like, someone's on the stage, why not me? The reason is because I'm not as good as them. I'm not good enough. So there might be a lot of different places that we come from. I'm not smart enough. I'm not as beautiful. I'm ugly. So therefore cause all those reactions. Actually, with my husband, there was one. I used to think that I'm not beautiful. And that caused a lot of the way that I react, when he talks about someone else, or I'm jealous about this other person. So when I start working around those, and it's about us doing the work. I know a lot of things that I talk about is us doing the work. And truly, that's part of the reason we're here, is our path is to those inner work. And that's what I did. And once I started working around that, it was easier for me to let go a lot of this stuff. So when I work through some of these beliefs that I have around myself and let them go, I realize I now can celebrate them. I can celebrate people's success. I can celebrate who they are, because it's not about them. It's amazing they can be who they are, and they deserve to be who they are and experience all that life is there to offer to them, just like I deserve to have the same, that what life has to offer me. And what life has to offer them doesn't take away anything from me. The world is abundant. And I do believe scarcity is some of the reason we operate, that there's not enough love, there's not enough for us. That's where we're operating from. We're operating from lack. And that's what creates this jealousy that we have. So now, instead of working from a place of proving that I'm better, I just know that I am good enough. I am me and I deserve it all. And the other thing too, if we just look at the bigger picture, there's so much work that needs to be done. At the end, right, each one of us is where we need to be and doing what we need to do. And from a bigger context, just look at my own world. There's amazing teachers out there who are teaching, tools and all this wisdom because we need it, right? We're all working towards the same intention, is to create a world that works for all humanity. And it's perfect. So hopefully what I share in this series supports you and gives you more insight about how come we're jealous, and when we're doing that, what's in our way. And the key is to really come back to ourselves, work within, and letting go some of these limiting beliefs so that you can come from your authentic self and fully embracing who you are and know that you're enough and you deserve all there is, and then operate from that place. So thank you for watching this week's show. Please again follow and subscribe and share this with your friends and family, and join me on the next video. Have a magical day. Thank you and goodbye.